Okay, and welcome back to Who Do I Videos. It's been a while. What I'm going to start doing now is some patches from a board, an FX board that I've been using in a live band recently, an 80s band. So keep that in mind. It's 80s, okay. So yeah, what I'm going to be using is the Valeton GP200. I'll take you through some of my normal sort of patches, and over the coming weeks and months, I'm going to put some sort of patches together, which you feel free to please copy and share and do whatever you want with them. So to get to it, what I'm going to be doing now is take you through some of the normal patches. So starting off, I'm using for my clean. A Fender Twin. Okay, so the guitar I'm using today is an old Epiphone Explorer, that's been upgraded with some Seymour Duncan JB and Jazz pickups. So okay, so this is my clean. Yeah, some lovely crystal cleans from this thing. So yeah, that's basically using a Fender Twin. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some screen captures in over the coming months or something like that as I go through each of the patches. But this is just a rough one. A Fender Twin with a Bassman cab, a chorus, just a bit of church reverb and some delay. Yeah, and a bit of compression at the start. Really nice, lovely chords. Okay, so then I'll go on to. I use three main dirt sort of sounds, depending on the gig and depending on the guitar I'm using. One is a Plexi, based off a Plexi. The other one is based off a Soldano SLO 100, and the last one then is off a Bogner Ecstasy, I think it's the Blue Channel. So this is the main sort of girth, I would say, patch I normally use. So this is the Plexi. So this is a Plexi. So that's a Plexi. I do add in a bit of delay for a bit of leads. Oh, actually, sorry. That's for stuff like jump. Yeah, so that's a bit of chorus on that one. And then for a little bit of the leads on different parts, then same amp, just a little bit of delay or a little bit of delay, a vintage rack delay on top of it. Yeah, so nice tone. Okay, so let's go on to our next one, which I normally use, is based off off the Bogner. So again, I normally use the same sort of clean tone, but just a different a different dirty amp. Okay, so this is off the Bogner. So if I'm not sure if you sort of picked up from the first one, let's go back to it just quickly. The Plexi, or the GTM 45 I use rather than the 50. So the GTM 45 has got that almost sort of... I'm not sure if you can tell. It's more brittle. It's more proper Marshall. I would say it's even got a slight fuzz to it. Yes, that's the GTM 45. Okay, so this is the Bogner now. Yeah, bit of delay on it. So that's really smooth, but it's still got that bite of a Marshall, but it's still, take a delay off it a second. So it's still got a slight harshness to it. I wouldn't say even harshness, I would say it's more a brittler sort of sound, a Brits, or even a Brit sort of sound. Of the Plexi, but it's a little bit more rounded. Let me go back to the Plexi again. Into the Bogner. Yeah, just a little bit more. It's a bit fuller actually. That one I'm just running the stock cab. Off the Plexi, I am running. It's the Soldano cab actually, which brings me on to the Soldano. So this is the Soldano sound. This with a bit of delay on it. That was a completely different kettle of fish. Yeah, so if it's a complete different tone. It's more, I would even say, it's closer on more of a Messer sort of tone. But I'm not sure if you know, but basically a lot of people used to use A lot of big names used to use the Soldanos. Steve Vai, Eric Clapton of all people. A lot of people used to use the Soldanos. I think Gary Moore used them for a little while as well. So yeah, if you're after that proper 80s. Yeah, it's lovely. So that one I'm using the Soldano lead patch into give me a second, into a 68 Marshall basket weave 4x12 cab on that one. Yeah. What else were you using? For Everybody Wants to Rule the World, I'm using another one then, based off, again, the clean sort of tone. Yeah, that sounds lovely with a Strat on like a second position. This is based off of so that one is again is a similar sort of clean channel, but I'm using more based off of a Vox AC30 then for almost like the. It's got a lovely that then with a like a bit of a overdrive boost at the before it, and a bit of delay. Sounds like this. So what I do is I use that at the end for like the end solo part. Yeah, now based on this these are live patches. Please keep in mind the last thing you want to be doing is adding if you're probably thinking, oh, it's not that much bass in any of those patches. There's not intentionally, essentially because I don't want to be on the same frequency as my bass player. But these patches really do cut through. So yeah, they do cut through in a live situation. So what I'll do, I'm going to leave it there now for today. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you through, probably over the next couple of weeks or so, probably building some of these patches. Again, yeah, if you want to use them, don't abuse them. Otherwise, I'll be seeing you soon, guys, and see you soon again in Who the Bear videos.